everyone, this is
CJ Nova
992, and today we have the video I promised a few days ago. Now it is a wee bit late, but because foot champs and my work, it's a little bit delayed, lad. I do apologise. It's going to be the top 5 players that deserve a second chance at Rangers. Now, there's a lot of rumours about 11 new players coming in. The whole team's going to be replaced, all etc. So I've just decided, you know what, I'm going to take a look at some of the players I think deserves another chance to wear the famous blue. And so yeah, we're going to start off. I wouldn't like necessarily look at the list like the 5s. But number 1 must get a second chance. It's more of just a list of 5 players, so don't take it really into like majorly like spoiler or a big point that this guy's first, this guy's third, anything like that. All these players deserve a second chance in my opinion, and it is just my opinion, lads. So if you could smash the like button, drop some comments and react to it as I mention them, it'll be interesting to see what you guys think, and smashing some subscribing buttons, lads, as we try and get towards what we're nearly at 6.5k already. Super. Boom. Number 5. We're going to start with Dani Wilson. Now, I'm going to say Dani Wilson because a lot of people, and including me, was giving him a lot of stick at the start of the year. I thought he was absolutely gash. But I think in the last maybe 12 weeks of the season, he really turned into something. He looked really, really special. And to be honest with you, I've been really surprised in the comments when I've been doing my fan recaps with people still saying, oh, Wilson looks shy, Wilson's dreadful. I'm like, he's actually playing a lot better than he was. I don't know if it was the time spent with Clinton Hill. I don't know what it was, but he seemed to start the season very poor, but then come back. Because he was dropped for a very long time, then he came back and then he just seemed to just play really consistent. Obviously, Celtic games not considered, because we all know the whole team got versus Celtic, so you can't really blame Dani Wilson for anything like that. So apart from that, when you look at them a bit separately, you've got to say, well done, Dani, you actually deserve it. And I think left-sided centre-back, who's a bit of a ball-playing centre-back, if you look at his statistics and stuff like that, I know some of the Ranger pages have been sharing them, he has got the highest chance creation of a centre-back and highest pass percentage and stuff like that. So if you put him beside someone like a Bruno Alves, who's already signed, maybe that's going to be a partnership for the future. What do you guys think down below? That's going to be my number 5 on the list. Boom. React. Number 4, I'm going to speak about Jason Holt. And the reason I'm going to speak about Jason Holt, I've not got too much to say about him, because I think there is a player in there somewhere, I just don't know. Like, you guys tell me all the time, you need to watch Jason Holt more, you need to give him more credit. And I just look at him, I'm like, right, he's not strong enough to hold the ball. He maybe makes a lot of interceptions, but he doesn't really do nothing after that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he'll intercept the ball, which is great, but then he'll do a bad pass, or he'll kick the ball at the field. So I went back and I looked at some of these things and I've read them more about, and I said, alright, fair enough, this is more going to be your decision, because I see you guys talk about Jason Holt a lot of the time. So okay, fair enough, I'm going to throw Jason Holt into the 5 most players that deserve a second chance. He does get a lot of interceptions. I'd like to see him a bit more composed on the ball, maybe push him a wee bit far forward, or put him in the middle of the park with someone who's going to cover him so he doesn't look so nervous, because as soon as he gets the ball, he'll do everything hard. He'll make a great tackle, a sliding tackle, he'll win the ball. Then he'll just freak out and hit a 30-yard pass at the field, or he'll undercut a pass, or he'll just pass it backwards, being too afraid to move the ball forward because he's hit the ball out 3 other times. So number 4 is going to be Jason Holt. Moving on to number 3, I'm just going to tell this one's going to get this a wee bit controversial. I'm going to say Bangle Boy, Josh Windass. React to that in the comments, it'll be interesting to read. I will read all the comments and reply to most. So, and the reason I'm actually saying Jason,
your ass better call somebody.
Oh god, I can only imagine what the comments are. The reason I'm picking Bangle Boy is we were playing him in the middle of the park towards the end of the season, and he was obviously abused quite heavily because he's not got any upper body strength at all. But when you play him up, like sort of behind the striker as a centre attacking mid / centre forward role, you see he's a bit of creative spark. You see he's got a bit of sort of special. Like, he understands what he needs to do. He's just, his feet just doesn't keep up, or he'll rush it too much, or he'll just overplay it or lose the ball. But those little moments, the split seconds when he does do things right, you go back and look at some of the assists for Waghorn against, it was the Aberdeen game where he scored a lovely goal. You go back and look at that and you think, that was all Windass. What did he do? He picked the ball up for the halfway line, bet 3 men, carried it 20 yards and slid a beautiful through ball. And he's done that a few times this season. Remember the 5-1 Celtic game? It's embarrassing I need to say this. The first 5-1 Celtic game, where he played the man of match performance, I think, on the Rangers shirt, and I gave him a lot of credit. And I was expecting him to take off, but injuries, dipping out of form, playing in different positions, maybe that's hurt him. Maybe if he gets a more consistent place in the side with players that's sitting back, it's going to cover him so he can just focus going offensively. Maybe you'll see the best of him. And I know a lot of you are going to, because I diss him all the time, I call him Bangle Boy, hashtag it. But again, he has got something special, and you think about it, he's still got another 2 years in his deal, so we're not exactly going to pay him off, are we? So he's going to be around the team, so may as well play him because I don't think anyone's coming in for him. Then, number 2, I am going to go with someone that's a bit obvious and it might be a bit of a cash out, but don't worry, it's coming. I'm going to go with Harry Forrester. Now, Harry Forrester started the season off like a burning fucking flame, like he was killing it. He was scoring goals. Goal, goal, goal. Yellow card, should have been red carded. Goal, goal, assist, goal. Bang, but I even predicted him to be in the SPL team of the season if they were to do one, which they didn't. But just, it's so weird what happened to him. Like, he just started like a blaze of fire, and then he was just gone. Then he was just gone. Then we started hearing all these things like he's not training really hard in training, blah, blah, blah. He's got a wee knock, but it's not really a wee knock. They're just saying it's a knock. And then he comes in, he gets substituted on against Celtic, makes a terrible, terrible decision to shoot himself rather than slide, I believe, Wycon or something through on goal. He would have probably missed it. But that was kind of the nail in Forrester's season, if you think about it. He didn't really play after that. So he started really well for the first 6 games. Then he was gone for like 12 games. He comes back for 1 game, looks good, makes a one terrible decision in the Celtic game not to slide Wycon through. Then he's just gone again. And then you hear all these things again. He's got a wee niggling injury. But then he doesn't look injured whenever you see him. Like he's running, he's like hopping up and doing that thing, just warming up, waiting for it. And I think he has got a bit of, right, he's a really aggressive, but so is Dele Alli. That's what he's got on him. He's got a bit of fire. But he's got technique. He's left-footed. He can go on either foot. To be honest, he can go on either foot. I think he's mostly primarily right-footed, but he can go on his left foot when he needs to. He's got a bit of an eye for a pass when he wants to. But I just got to say, like, what happened to him? Like, I'd be really interested to know, what do you guys think, does Harry Forrester deserve a second chance? I really believe he does, because I don't think he got a really fair shake towards the season. He just got cut from the team for no reason. Now, this could be something that's completely behind the scenes that I don't know about. Maybe he's fucking got nude pictures of Warburton's girlfriend or something like that. I don't know what's going on there. I just genuinely don't know. Maybe it's something like that's happened. And he's just been cut for the team. But it doesn't make sense why Pedro never played him either. He's on the bench every time. He's on a decent wage. We've got him for a few years. He looked like a real star when he first came. So what's going on? Make sure to let me know down below. And we'll start with number 1. We're actually finished with number 1, sorry. And it's going to be Michael O'Halloran, MOH himself. Now, I was thinking about putting Barry Mackay here, but I thought that was a bit of a disgusting pick because everyone knows how much I love about Barry Mackay, and he would obviously be number 1 to be. I think 95% of the supporters now understand what Barry Mackay is to the team. So I went, you know who's another winger who has got potential, but it's just never been given. Like, Barry Mackay got a second chance towards the end of the season and he took it. MOH just didn't. I remember him playing right back for a game, and when we came back and bet Motherwell, and then he was just gone. And you hear the stuff like he missed the youth game, he didn't turn up for one, he missed the bus, and all this stuff. Like wee niggling things off the scenes, and it just seems to be we've paid a lot of money for him. I believe it's like 500,000 or something like that. Maybe you guys will know a wee bit better than me. I know these rumours about, oh, we can transfer him for more. That's never happening. Football Manager isn't real life. That's not happening. So you think about it, he's got a few more years on, he's in a decent wage again, like Forrester, he's going to be around the team, no one's going to really come in for him unless we're willing to accept a massive loss in what we paid for him. But you just have to go back and look, he's got a lot of talent, he's got terrifying pace, he's one of the paciest players. I think, I can't be the only Rangers fan that's watched this season says, fuck me, we're really slow up front. When we've got Barry Mackay and MLH on the bench and you're just like, play them. Get a bit of counter-attacking, bit of pace. He's more direct than Barry Mackay. I think he's a better crosser, but I think he's a better winger than Barry Mackay. I think Barry Mackay is a lot better of as an inside forward, like he cuts inside, he shoots. He's more of a goal scorer like that. But I think Michael O'Halloran's an actual better like out for out midfielder. If you want to say he's the Neil McCann of the side, he should be able to get people. But he's just, whenever he did play this season, his crossing wasn't as consistent enough than what he did when he played for Inverness. It was like never beating the first man. He's running into people, and you're just thinking, come on, MOH, you've actually got a bit of talent. Maybe we need to get behind him a wee bit more. But that is going to be it, lads. We're going to keep this video a bit short because I'm absolutely drained. I've been playing Foot Championship since 11 o'clock. It is my one day off this week. I'm back at work tomorrow. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you be smashing a like button. And again, the reason I do YouTube is for you guys to leave comments. So if you're watching this video, let me know what you think. Did I miss someone out? Obviously, you could have maybe argued about Clint Hill, but he's definitely gone now because we're playing on replacement, so I didn't really want to waste my time on that, even though I love Clint Hill. But yeah, I have been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.